Hello from Cookbook Divas. My name is Carrie and I'll be your hostess today as we preview and look through another Mimi Thorisson French cookbook. This one is French Country Cooking. If you haven't heard of her, look her up. She writes amazing French cookbooks. I checked this out from the library and I haven't looked through it yet. I haven't cooked anything out of it. All I did was a little reel flip through that I do on Instagram at Cookbook Divas to give you a little preview of what it looks like. Let's check out this giant French cookbook. A captivating journey to an off-the-beaten-path French wine country with 100 simple yet exquisite recipes and stories inspired by life in a small village. Okay. Clarkson Potter is the publisher. And it came out in 2016. There's Mimi Thorisson. And beautiful scenery. We're all jealous now. Table of contents. The chapter 1 is number 1 Rue de Loudun. A family restaurant is chapter 2. Goûter is chapter 3. The importance of l'apéro. And then starters, and then main courses, and then Sunday suppers and famille. I'm really looking forward to that chapter. I love Sunday suppers. Then staff meals, side dishes, and finishing up with desserts. Let me read just a tiny bit of the prologue. She's explaining where they got their house, number 1 Rue de Loudun. So I will let you read that when you check this out from your library or buy it on Amazon. But there's the house. Starting off with the little kitty, explaining the house and how they bought it, fixed it up, etc. Explaining about the village. Here's a room in their home. I don't know if it's a breakfast nook or the dining room. First recipe of the book. Planches tarte tatin. And it is made with sea salt, specifically. Oh, that's the dough recipe. And then the apples, which they picked in their own orchard. Now we're already in the family restaurant chapter. They must have opened in the village. I don't know because I haven't read this yet. Here's a picture of something they serve at the restaurant. And let's see if there's a recipe. Oh, that chapter doesn't have a recipe. Okay, goûter, everyday pear cake, old-fashioned orange cake, apple pancakes. This will be fun to check out. Cute kid alert. Here's the everyday pear cake recipe. That sounds amazing. I'd love to have cake every day. This is called a far breton. And the ingredients include a vanilla bean, eggs, sea salt, pitted prunes, dark rum, and whole milk. Yum! Old-fashioned orange cake. Everything in here looks so good so far. But I have to skip ahead. I can't show you everything. Here's a gâteau breton. Made with lots of egg yolks and a couple tablespoons of rum and milk. Apple pancakes. All right, let's skip ahead to another chapter. Here is brioche, if you're brave enough to bake that. Beignets with apricot filling sounds amazing. I wish the picture was a little bigger. Here's the importance of l'apéro. The before, the during, and the after. The Americans, masters of marketing, invented happy hour and commercialized the cocktail. But the French had already been there years before with l'apéritif, where no happiness was required, but there were undeniably better snacks. Other cultures have their own version of l'apéro, but I think the French do it best. And why is that? Because the food is better, would be my answer. They also keep the drinks simple, not too much mixing and shaking. The English have their port, which I love, she writes, or their scotch, which I don't. The Americans their cocktails, which I love a little bit. But the French have their drinks, often champagne or perhaps a kir, white wine with a splash of creme de cassis, with a little something like a nibble. So, Matt's Negroni, rhubarb and raspberry cordial, and the slightly less important digestif. Let's move ahead. Cherries, lobster bisque recipe, simple vegetable potage, celery root veloute, or velouté, excuse me, vichyssoise, We often get people rudely correcting our pronunciation instead of politely on YouTube. We're reading a lot of words we've never heard spoken out loud, so please be gentle. Potato croquettes with Bayonne ham. I love croquettes. And, oh, pearl onion tarte tatin. Look how cute those are. Cute. And it's been a long time since I took high school and college French. Whew, ages ago. Pumpkin quiche with bacon. I've never seen a pumpkin quiche recipe before. That's fascinating. Let's look ahead. Ooh, I'm not sure what's going on here, but that looks yummy. Spring flan with zucchini and mint. Roast bone marrow with herbs, for those of you that like that kind of thing. Beautiful. Now we're in the main courses section. Poulet chasseur, something chicken. Serves 6. If you're going to go to the trouble to make it, might as well have a dinner party. Quail stuffed with foie gras. Excuse me. Wow. How about... Oh, I'm not sure what this is. There you go. Black pig pork chops. Now we're in Sunday suppers for the family. And here is a Vineyard. Comté ham and walnut feuillette. I love Comté cheese and I never remember to buy it. Roast chicken with chestnuts and cabbage. Mussels stuffed with sausage in tomato sauce. And now we are tomatoes farcies. Don't know how to say that either. French cookbooks are tricky. Endives with ham. That's something I could say. Eggs piperade. Yum. Is that like related to shakshuka? Nope. It's a kind of a Basque-style ratatouille that goes very well with fish, chicken, or a simple fried egg. Oh, okay. That's why I thought it was shakshuka. Ham and spring onion omelet. Kale and sausage pasta. Now we're in the side dishes section. Beet salad with creme fraiche. Pretty. Oh, braised leeks vinaigrette. Swiss chard gratin, excuse me. Garlic potato chips. Ooh, bonus. Dauphine potatoes. Aioli sauce with new potatoes. That would be great at a spring party. Chestnut bread. I bet the house would smell so good after you bake that. And we're in the dessert now. Rice pudding and a naughty doggy trying to get some. Vanilla rice pudding with salted butter caramel sauce. Ooh. Salted butter chocolate cake. Baba au rhum. Baked apples with speculoos. Cherry stew. That is the first thing I would make out of this cookbook. I love cherries so much. Oh my goodness. Cherry and almond cake. That is definitely very French. And a walnut tart. And let's end with that because this is a giant cookbook and it's heavy and hard to hold up. I hope you enjoyed this brief cookbook preview and look through. You can see more of them at the Cookbook Divas YouTube channel, and we post them to our blog as well, cookbookdivas.com. We have a podcast where we talk about cookbooks. It's also called Cookbook Divas. Surprise, surprise! And we post cookbook news and info to Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to come shop with us during one of our Amazon live streams, you can find us at Amazon Live /Cookbook Divas also. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.